Right, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me okay? I do have a fan on. Hopefully the fan doesn't ruin the sound. I don't know if you guys can hear me good. And hopefully the stream looks okay. I don't know why, but it says I'm dropping frames, which is annoying. I don't know why it says that. We might do some Scherer, Alex. Fun fact, I've already been on Scherer today. So that's a fun little fact for you there, mate. I was riding it with Tyler earlier. What am I doing? Changing my gear. Where's my gear? Where's my gear? I've forgotten how you change gear in this game. There it is. Okay, that's alright then. That's good. Right. Hardest part is choosing what gear I want to run. Um, um, let's run this emerald gear that I was made with the OG AJP logo. That'll do. This is the Gas preview bike, by the way. I just put my models and paints and everything on it because game's a game. Yeah, Daddy's up. We're on Diablo. Link is already in the thing. There she is. We're on preview bikes only. Having a bit of fun. I don't know why my Wi-Fi. Why does it say I'm 180 ping? This is what confuses me sometimes. Don't know why it does this, but just says I'm dropping frames. Hopefully it looks alright for you guys. Once I'm, running around, let me know what it looks like. Hopefully it's not dropping anything, because I believe it said that before in another stream, and then everyone said it was fine, and they didn't really notice it. But yes, don't know why it does this. Just says that I'm lagging for some reason, which is very annoying, very weird. But yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna have a bit of fun in the previews today, and then end up going back to normal bikes probably for the rest of the week to aerial. But yeah, what do you guys think about the previews? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Are they fun, bad, slow, slippery, fast? What do you guys think about them? Obviously, they're previews. Anything that you like, don't like, could change. So. But yes, load in people. We're having some fun. Hopefully, most of you are OEM supporters and can join me. Yes. But yes, like I said, this is the gas. I've just put my Husky model on it. Do I have quick shift on? Yes, I do. Yeah, hopefully the stream looks alright for you guys, because for some reason it does say I'm dropping. But yeah, let me know what it's like. Oh, that was my game that froze, by the way. That wasn't the stream. Okay, I looked at the chat for 1 second and I completely missed the entire corner. What I do want to try and do at some point is I want to try and do a stream for you all on the work in progress OEMs. So obviously the ones that aren't released yet, the ones that we're working on. I want to do a stream on them at some point. I've done it last year, before these ones come, or before the current bikes come out, should I say. But yeah, I want to do that again. So I want to see at some point if I can get permission from the OEM guys to do that as well. Because there's no model changes, and normally just don't like you to change the models or show the models if they've been updated and they haven't actually been announced or, had a little teaser to reveal them or anything. But seeing as there's no model changes or anything, I don't see why they wouldn't let me do it. So I'll definitely ask it at some point. Oh, I looked at the top of my screen. Yes, get on in there, people, if you have the preview machineries. I think I've done one public lobby on these preview bikes, and that is literally it. So yeah, I need to do just a few races, and also the E-Road is on 0.3, so I believe the E-Road could, game sound not working. Okay, are you lying, or is that true? Because no one else has mentioned it. Let's have a little look. I feel like you're pulling my leg here a little bit, mate. You're wasting my time. You can hear it, mate. I can turn it up a little bit if you want me to. Thanks, mate. Thanks for making me have to check. Much appreciated. I was going to say, I was picking it up on OBS, so He is a trickster indeed. To be fair, I've been on the current bikes all day, and just literally hopping back on this for the stream doesn't actually feel crazily different. So I think the steering and everything, it's not a massive change. It's better, I would say. But you definitely get used to the whole traction thing. It is framey, to be fair. Yeah, I don't know. Is it actually framey? Because it says here that it's on like the red bar, which I don't know why. For some reason it thinks that I'm lagging. What's my ping on? Because my ping is probably going to be high as well. Yeah, look. Why am I 150, 160 ping in my own edit? This is what I don't get. Let me try something. Can I do it while I'm streaming? I can. What if I do this? Any better? Might not look as good though, that's the only problem. It shouldn't be framed or anything now, but it might not just look as good now because I think it's the bitrate. I put the bitrate up so it looks better, but maybe my Wi-Fi just doesn't want to handle that very thing. Because obviously Jake's on his PC as well, the TV in the lounge, everything's on. I suppose the Wi-Fi just doesn't love having everything on at once, but hopefully that's a bit better. Yeah, it's green bar now. I think the bitrate was just too high for my Wi-Fi. It doesn't look terrible now though, because I've had to lower obviously the bitrate, which makes it look a little bit worse. As long as it's watchable, I suppose. Yeah, I do want to get a 2K monitor soon, just to run to like recordings and everything in 2K. It just makes it a lot easier. Any other game would be absolutely fine. It's just bikes is like absolutely horrible to like record stuff. I feel like I clutch dump, but it doesn't do anything. I like a clutch dump, but now I just wheel spin. Yep. Yeah, those of you on a gas will look like a husky for me. Yup. What tracks do you guys want to try? We could do Scherer, maybe. Alex, if you're still here, maybe we want to do Scherer. Maybe we'll do Scherer after this. Get it out of the way. Ugh. And then maybe we'll try some other tracks. Free tracks, of course. We won't go down the paid route, seeing as these bikes are literally paid as well. So it won't make people have paid tracks and paid bikes. I don't really know how much slower these bikes are compared to like the current bikes on a easier kind of track. I'll be interested when we go on Scherer, because I was on it earlier. I was on a Cowie earlier, but it was like still current bikes, so it's still going to be quicker than what we're on now. But yeah, I'll be interested to see what we can, what sort of times we're looking at, whether it's super slow compared to the current bikes, or if it's only a few seconds off. Oh, front end months ago. Although I did just front tuck, or nearly front tuck technically. Definitely better than what we have at the minute. Track slippy, track is not slippy, bikes are slippy. And because the track is kind of flat, as in game chat by the way, you guys won't be able to see that because I have that little thing on top. Track is fine, track is soft soil, it's just bikes are slippery, and because they're flat corners, you've really got to be smooth on the throttle. Kind of like it though, got to be smooth everywhere. Yup. nice and steady. Back end wants to kick around everywhere. Oh. Get the low side. Rider leaning as well. Definitely a big improvement as well. You really just got to worry about where your rider is now as well when you're doing turns. Got to weight the back end or weight the front end a little bit. These flat corners are the hard parts. Nice and easy on the throttle. We're joined but CBA to play. Fair enough. You can just be moderator Ols today then, I suppose. Yeah. Excuse me, monsieur. I'm on an absolute heater right now. No, just wants to cross-chop me. Fair enough, mate. Can you put the Husky model sort? Well, I mean, this one's on the gas. I don't think you can put it on the YZ because it lines up differently. But I think the gas, Husky, and KTM all have the same, like, pivot points. So I think you can. You can try it, though. You can see if the Husky works, but it might just be a bit dodgy. Because I have tried this model on the current Yamaha, and it went all weird. Like, all the swing arm is up in the handlebars and all that. Oh, swing arm and handlebars. They're like forks and all that are in the handlebars. So you could try it, but this is the Husky model on the gas preview. So you could try that if you want to. But I kind of prefer the gas over the Yamaha out of the previews at the minute, to be honest. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm alive. How on earth have I survived that then? Sorry. Terribly sorry. We're just going to cut across here, don't mind me. Oh. Scrubbing's actually kind of good now as well because the back end slides out right on the lip, so it's kind of okay to like really throw it hard. Oh, Jesus. She wants to slide. Now, I do have a question for you guys. Do you guys want the elevator music in the background, or do you prefer it without? Am I using the preview gas with no setup? I think I have made my own setup on here. I can have a look. Oh yeah, I've changed a few things. Gearing was too long. I put my normal geometry just to make it feel a bit more comfortable. You guys can copy this if you want to. I don't think it's anything special. I've just made it as I've been riding it. So take that. Try it if you want to. I don't think it's a massive difference. When it's the stock setups on these bikes are perfectly fine. Don't have to change anything on them. I just changed it for just comfortability, really. But yeah, I feel like the stock suspensions have been worked on a lot to make it better, just to hop on and ride for the people that obviously don't know how to make suspensions or don't get suspensions from anyone. So you can use stock, you can use what I've just showed you. It's totally up to you. Both pretty much fine, really. It's coming down these hills when you're going really quick at the hard parts. I feel like everything else is kind of fine though. What would you guys like traction wise? Do you guys want more traction on the rear end, or do you want to keep it as it is for like when they actually come out? Because obviously these are previews, anything can change. These can feel completely different by the time release if, you know, we really wanted to change everything. But do you guys like it as it is? A little bit more traction on the rear, a little bit less traction on the front maybe? What do you guys want? This stream's purely for people just to ride them, find things that you like, don't like. Previews are so good. I like them, to be fair. I think a little bit more traction on the rear and we'd be absolutely golden. And I think that's kind of the same as what everyone's, but I feel like everyone's kind of in the same boat. I think everyone said everything else on them is perfectly fine, just a little bit more traction on the rear, and I think that'd be good. Yeah. Still whip really nice. Still can throw some fat uppos. Yeah, I'll probably be streaming for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Not going to be a super long stream. I don't really do long streams anyway, but probably go till about 9:30 or so my time. We'll see. Oh, back end wants to go. The only thing that I'm not the biggest fan of is when they slide out and then they'll grab traction all of a sudden. So you'll be like sliding and then it'll just grab traction and then you'll want to loop straight away. So I'm not really sure how you could fix that really. But that just needs to be better throttle control, or maybe adding a little bit more traction on the rear would help that, so not sliding out in the first place. Yep. Do a little tie tap. Oh, okay. See what I mean? Like, I barely even changed how much throttle I was giving it. It wants to grab. I was tie tapping though, to be fair. So probably not a fair test to, you know, comment on traction. But first tie tap was fine, and then I got higher. It wanted to grab. But tie taps for you. Oh my word! Cranked her over. Dragon handguards. The back end slides out so much on the whips, it's actually quite enjoyable. Just crank her over and see how sideways you can get. Okay, nice. I'm being abused in the game chat. No, don't miss the inside. It's fine, we still got it. Back end wants to go though. Oh my lordy lord. Can I show you that setup? I can send it to you in just a second, my friend. See if I can finish this lap. By the looks of it, we're not going to be getting a lap at all. We're 0.7 down already. No, we're not bringing that back, are we? Nope. Right. Who wants it? Kian. Kian. It's a common in it, so I need to save it as a. There you go. You should get it now. Should have got it. Top clock. Screw. No, forgot. Don't have the brakes for that. Top o'clock. Oh, sketchiest 12 o'clock ever. Oh no. Let's be try hard. Let's go to the finish line. Just make sure I'm not cutting anyone off. Yup. We could do a race at some point in it as well when there's maybe a few more people in it. Or maybe we'll just do a race in a minute. Then we'll go on Scherer CT for Alex that loves Scherer CT so much. An unhealthy amount. And we could also test a bit of E-Road on Scherer CT as well, because Scherer does E-Road very nicely, and E-Road's on about 0.3. Because I do want to do a little bit of E-Road tests on these bikes. I don't think anyone, well, I personally haven't ridden these bikes in actual E-Road yet. So I'm kind of interested to see how they do, just for a testing standpoint as well. Not actually that many OEM preview lobbies up, like just the preview bikes, and I would mix them together so those of you that don't have the preview bikes can join as well, but it is so unfair. Like, me, Jake, Cam, Alex, Callum, we were all in a lobby earlier, or yesterday, and Jake was on the normal bikes, like the current bikes, so we were on the preview bikes, and we did a start, and he was literally in the corner a good 3 to 4 seconds before any of us even got to it. So yeah, current bikes are a lot quicker. So I would mix and match, but it's just going to be unfair. Those of you that want to try hard or just purely don't have them, it would just be very unfair for those of you that actually want to just try the previews. I didn't even know polls are on. See, this is the issue with me running my like Deddy normally. Like, I just have it up during the week when I'm not streaming. I always forget to turn off polls all the time. It's just not something that you think about changing. Oh my word, that just grabbed. Right, if there's no one sinking, we'll get a race going. Then we could try Scherer CT in a second as well. Right. 4-lap race, nothing special. And then we're going to go on Scherer CT. And we'll try that as well. Just for you, Alex. Just for you. Right, I've done one start. I've done one public race on this bike, so I don't really know what starts are like. Third gear be alright, or am I going to bug the hell out of my bike? Oh my word, that guy got a good jump. He was gone. Yeah, and he taunts me as well. What? Oh, okay, so someone just wants to miss the entire first jump. And then hold me up. Get out of the way, you cheater. Get scrubbed into. Unbelievable. What a cheat. Doesn't surprise me that that's his name, to be honest, either. That's what you are for cutting, buddy. Oh my word, I have just gotten absolutely flying. Okay, didn't know how close he was. Right, work our way through. God, everyone's sliding out. Nice and easy on the throttle, coming down the hill. Get to the corner before him. He's going to the inside. Oh, okay, that's probably going to give me some cuts. Oh, okay. Note to self, you can't really dive bomb, because when you slam on your brakes, it all locks up. So you learn something new about racing now. Note to self, don't dive bomb people. It doesn't work. Oh, yep. Gotta have that throttle control. This guy in front's gapping, by the way. He gone. He got that good start and he gone. Worked my way back into P2 though. But yeah, would you guys be interested in doing like a work in progress bike stream? So none of you would be able to join the lobbies, so me being more just people watching. But yeah, I literally just ride and test all of the bikes, all the work in progress bikes. You guys can tell me to try tyres, try bikes, 250s, 450s. Yeah, the only thing about it is that people will get to join. That's the only thing that I'm thinking people actually want to see it. But if you guys do want to see all the work in progress bikes, if I can get the approval to actually do it, yeah, I feel like that could be quite interesting. I've done it a while ago. And I feel like most people like that, so see if I can get it approved and try it. God, he's gone. No hope catching him. He's a Diablo MX tryhard. Oh, someone's crashed. Yup. Yup. Would he be consistent? No, he isn't. He went down. It's all about being smooth and consistent on these bikes now. How much did we gain though? That's the real question. About 2 and a bit seconds. I don't even know who this is. This speed's pretty quick. God, front end just wants to slide out on the lip of that when you're trying to scrub. I just like that it's not just like, I mean, we are wicked everywhere, but I like that you kind of have to think about what you're doing and be smooth on the throttle. I think it's just nice. It definitely slows the game down a little bit, which I think is kind of the aim that some people are going for. He's made a mistake again. All I've got to do is just not make mistakes, just be smooth, and we're going to catch him. I think he's definitely got that 1 lap speed on me there. He pulls away, but then he makes a mistake. Down to 5.8 seconds. We are gaining. No, not anymore, we're not. Just barely went over the rut and it's just shot me out of it. What a shame. Yup. Back up to 8 seconds again after that crash. No. Oh, got a better case than that. Oh, I just moved my rider around to try and grab some traction. It actually worked, to be fair. Put the rider to sort of where I thought I needed him to be, and it actually sorted itself out. That's good to see. However, we're being gapped again. Quite, you can feel it wheel spinning though. Yeah, previews are amazing. Yeah, I'm liking them as well. It's just something different. It's just nice and not to worry about being like going so quick. I feel you just have to be so quick now. Requires so much more skill and is more realistic. Yeah, there's definitely more skill involved now. Definitely a skill gap as well. God, I'm sliding everywhere around that corner. That corner's hard. Got a second to cuss of that as well. Barely even went off the track. Oh my bro. Why is there just like holes in all of these ruts? Be interested to see whether that's this track or that's sort of the E-road. Because the E-road is different now apparently. The E-road is actually meant to make you quicker, give you a bit more traction. Feels so good when the rear is on the face of the jump when you're scrubbing. Yeah, I was just saying that as well. Like, it's like you can proper slide the back end around to get a scrub. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no. Jesus Christ. I've been on the current bikes all day, so I'm so used to just like jamming the throttle on now. It's gonna take some time to get used to, but I think that's a good thing. God, getting her up. It's going into that way too quick. Woo! They do indeed. But I feel like there's actually going to be a bit of a skill gap now between 250s and the 450s. I feel like you could actually sort of... People aren't going to be going 250 to 450, 250 to 450. People are actually going to kind of stick and stay with one bike, I feel like. Which is good. I feel like people going from 250 to 450 is such a big change in real life. But I feel like in bikes it's not. and it's hard to kind of replicate that. But I feel like you kind of have now a little bit. I feel like the 250 is definitely a lot easier to ride than the 450s, which is good, as they should be. I feel like it should actually be more of a prestigious thing to be quick on a 450 than quick on a 250. It should actually mean something to go into the 450 class, if that makes sense. Right, we'll wait for everyone to finish, and then we'll go to Scherer CT, I think. We'll give that a go. And the E-Road on that track as well gets very, very odd. So that'll be very interesting to see how these bikes do with some tough E-Road. Yeah, I got bodied. Fair enough. Hello, Sharpo. How you doing? Right, as soon as it says race over, there we go. Right, let's get out of here. And we're going to go and share CT. I'll put the link in the chat for you guys. And then those of you that have the preview bikes, hop in, have some fun. I'm doing very, very well. Let's get Scherer CT. Okay. Hardest part is always trying to find out mods, because I always forget how you spell it. It's SCH, isn't it? It is indeed SCH, yes. I think it's a Brazilian track. Right. Those of you that do not have the track, there is the link for you all. I'm putting the Daddy up on it right now. Scherer. Right. And 0.3 E-Road, so it's going to get kind of rough. Right, Daddy is back up for everyone that has the track, and those of you that are downloading it. It's in the link. It's in the chart. Right. Let's load the game back up so you guys aren't on back screen for too long. But yeah, I think most people are kind of enjoying the preview bikes, which is good. For that, more people enjoy them, the less it actually needs to be changed to it, which is good as well. So I feel like the more people enjoy them, the less time you have to wait for them to come out, if that makes sense. But that obviously doesn't mean say they're really, really good so you can get some new bikes quicker. Like they've got to be good. Definitely going to be a while yet. Don't get your hopes up just yet that they'll be out. But yeah, I myself am hoping they're out before Supercross. I want them to be out after SMX or after Nations. So who knows when Nations is going to be in bikes? I don't have a clue, because obviously we're pushing back SMX. So it could be October, late October, November time we might do Nations. Whether we actually do October, whether we actually do Nations first or not. I'm sure they put an announcement on Aerial. I've not actually looked at it though, I'll be honest. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we might do Nations before SMX. I'm not actually too sure to it. I don't know. I don't have a clue. But I'm hoping that the bikes are basically out a few months before Supercross, so we've all got a lot of time to practice. Hate it when they drop them on like race days, like last year when they dropped on like the preseason race. Like, what's the point? Like, why? Yeah, hopefully we have some time to, you know, get used to everything. What's the best preview? So it's just a Yami and the Gas at the minute. I prefer the Gas more than the Yami at the minute, but just try them. There's only 2 bikes. Literally just hop on and try them. But I'm preferring the Gas. I just have a Husky model on it just because that's sort of the... Well, this is what I've got on the current bikes, and I don't want to change my cockpit too much because that's when you start feeling different. When you go back on the current bikes, everything looks the same. You sort of get used to it a lot quicker than if everything looked different. You just downloading them? Okie dokie, that's good. We've got time for the races, so no rush. Yeah, I've not ridden these bikes on this track yet, and I was riding this track earlier this morning on the current bike, so I'd be interested to sort of compare the difference. I'm doing very, very well. How are you doing today? Ludovic. Is it Ludovic? Ludovic. Cool, that corner's very slidey and slippery now. Right, so the times that I was running earlier were high 47s to 48s. So it'd be very interesting to see how far off we are now. So high 47s, low 48s, sort of the time that I was going for earlier on the current bikes. That was on a Cowie. Already they feel very, very different. So used to like my normal lines. Oh my word. I like the previews. I think if there was just a little bit more traction on the rear, would be perfect. I think everything else on them are really, really good. I think just a tiny bit more traction on the rear, even if it's just like 5% more, just so it's not sliding out even when you're not touching anything. I feel like that's the annoying part. I don't care if I'm sliding out full throttle on a flat corner. That doesn't bother me. But it's when you're just like going downhill or going to a corner and the back end just kicks out. I feel like that's the unrealistic part. But I feel like everything else in them is actually really good. Bikes are a lot more dynamic. I agree as well. Also, I'm getting a lot more feedback on what the bike's doing. Definitely a step in the right direction. 100% agree. Definitely feel like you can sort of, I don't know, it feels more rider dependent now. You know, you can move the like rider weight around, and that affects how the bike moves, and throttle control as well. Like, there's definitely a bit of skill that's gonna have to go into these bikes now, which I think is really good. It's not just sort of hop on and, you know, razz around a bike and in about 2 months. It's like you see them videos where it's like, you know, like my 200 hours, something like that, and they're like 2 seconds off pro time. So I don't think people should be able to hop onto a game and just be almost pro time instantly. Like, I feel like there really should be a skill gap. Like, it takes a long time to get good at a game. How do I become an OEM tester? I don't really know how you actually become an OEM tester. When I was on Ericsson Mods, which is pretty much mainly the same people that run the OEM team, I mentioned it in there, and they put me on the OEM team just to try them. I started as the apprentice OEM tester, so they have like apprentice OEM testers where you get like 2 or 3 bikes. And then I was an apprentice OEM tester for about 4 or 5 days, and then was actually like properly testing, trying new things, working with Insane and everything with the old preview bikes. And yeah, he put me straight up into the normal tester. So I don't really know the actual way of getting it, if I'll be completely honest. Feels like there's the actual bike underneath it now. It looks weird in SX. They're very hard in SX, but I wouldn't ride them just yet. On Supercross, they're not made for that just yet. Obviously, we'll change everything before release, but yeah, I wouldn't try them in Supercross just because the scale and everything is completely different to what we're going to actually be riding. So yeah, personally, I wouldn't ride Supercross. You can, there are Supercross tracks that you can ride, but if you're riding like the 2024 Supercross like pro tracks, then they're really, really difficult, like almost unrideable difficult. So yeah, I'd stay away from them. Server is just my name, just type in Aiden MXB, it should come up. We're already 53s, which is a lot off the times I was getting earlier. So interesting, we are a lot slower. And I will say the bike feels heavier, which I don't think they are at all. I'm not actually 100%. I'm not actually like compared the weights, but I don't think they are. I think it's ride different, which makes it feel heavier. God, back end just wants to go all around that corner there. It's the high-speed corners where it really wants to go, which is understandable. It's flat corners, so you really got to ride the bank. But yeah, to be getting 48s, 47s on the currents, and now we're in 53s. Definitely not going to be as quick as what we have at the minute, which is good. It's definitely slows the game down a little bit. 110 rear feels a lot less draggy, but not noticing much less grip compared to 120. Yeah, I wouldn't try 110 on 450. I feel like 250 you can use it, but yeah, I feel like it just wouldn't be enough grip. Although I haven't really ridden the one tyre. I sort of just whacked on the 120s. Yeah, I feel like a wider tyre definitely will like decrease the slide outs a lot more than what a 110 tyre would. But it's all just like comfortability really at the end of the day. If you feel like you're going quicker on a 110, then try a 110 and compare your times. I'll try the 110. Let's put it on. 110. Let's give it a go. I'll reset tires as well, so it's fair. Don't mind so much difference between 120 and grip. Okay. Oh, I'm already noticing it wanting to go out. Literally the first corner. I feel like straight line speed it feels better, but yeah, I feel like in corners it does want to go a little bit nice and easy on the throttle. It's not terrible, though, I will say. Oh, my lord. How on earth have I managed to save that? Stretch it. God, we're like tripling into that. You can only redouble it on these. Cool. Every now and then I do feel it does kick out a little bit, as you can notice. As you can see, when you're not in a rut, which is fine, but I feel like the 120 definitely wants to grip just a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like straight line speed, you can notice it a bit more. Oh god, don't land in SpongeBob, please. Yeah. Sorry, Sim. Nice and steady. Roll the throttle. Oh, back end wants to go. Yeah, I feel like I'm gaining time in the straights, but I'm losing it all in the corners. So I would say a 120 is a little bit better. But 110 isn't actually as bad as what I thought it was going to be. It's not terrible, to be fair. You put throttle and arrow down to 9 to help back 7. You could do that. Yeah, I can already feel a 120 definitely feels much better already, just from doing them 2 corners. Feels like I've got a bit more control. Oh god, we're going over on me. Yep. Oh, okay. Tried to tire tap and the end one's a lot higher than all the others. It's just gone absolutely flying over the bars. Yup. Oh no. Boing. Smooth on the throttle. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm interested to see how the E-Road is on these bikes. I've not ridden these bikes in E-Road at all. How'd I put them into the game like that? OEM folder. So yeah, into your normal bikes folder, you've got the 4 bikes, and then there's an OEM preview PKZ, which is tyres. So put that in your normal tyres folder. So yeah, you should have 4 bikes in the bikes, and then the OEM preview PKZ in tyres, and it should show up in game for you. Back end wants to go. Just gotta have more throttle control now. I feel like you can control it. They've made it very controllable. Put fairy liquid on the rear tyre. Yeah, it's definitely something you've got to get used to. I think a tiny bit more traction on the rear would be good, but I feel like as of right now, it's not terrible. You can definitely control it how you want it. If you're just really smooth, oh my word. If it's really smooth, it's not terrible. But yeah, I feel like just a tiny bit more traction on the rear would definitely make a huge difference. But we've obviously spoken about that in the OEM chat, but some people aren't a big fan of that. We were saying just add a tiny bit more traction, and then they were like, oh well, then we'll just be back to where we are now. And yeah, there's a few of us, I would say most of us, agree with that. A tiny bit more traction on the rear, but there's a few people that just want to stand in the way a little bit and don't want to do that. So we'll see what happens, if I'm being honest. I guess Liz said no more traction. Well, Liz isn't part of the OEM team, so he has no say in it. But I haven't actually heard from Linz what he likes about him, because obviously he went to the Fox Hills on the weekend, and he's not been on since. I believe he's coming back Tuesday, I think. So yeah, we'll see. I'll see what he says. I'll ask him. See whether he likes them as they are, or whether he feels like there should be a little bit more traction as well. Yeah, feel like once you're in a rut, they're really fine. It's just obviously the flat corners, like these ones, for example. If you're just not careful, you really just got to be careful. Just a little bit of throttle, make sure you're in the rut. I assume any of these bikes are on the server? Yeah, we're doing previews only for today. I would mix them, but just there's a massive gap between them. It would just be unfair for those of you that want to try the preview bikes. The current bikes are way quicker. Like, I was running 47s earlier on the current bikes in this track, and we're on 43s at the minute. 43s? 53s. So yes, we're definitely a couple seconds off. They would be considerably faster than what we're on. So just to make it fair, we're on previews only. And seeing it as they've just come out as well, I feel like it's nice for people that haven't actually ridden these in pub lobbies, so just to try them, really. Nice just to get some lobbies. I've barely really raced these myself, so if they do anything to bar drags, don't feel like I'm bar dragging as much, same with pegs. I don't think so. There's nothing in the logs that they've changed anything about actual peg collisions and everything, but there's new like steering and everything like that, and rider weight, so I think that helps. I think the updates to the bike helps with it, but I don't think they've actually gone through and actually changed any like collisions or anything like that. So I think the current bikes are perfect. I don't mind them. I don't mind the current bikes, but I think they just want the game slowed down a little bit, which is why I think they're going down the route of less traction. I've spoke to like Cam and Jake and everyone else basically that aren't a part of the OEM team, and they were saying whether to make the bikes actually slower as a whole. This isn't from the OEM team, this is just from people that play the game, but make the bike slower as a whole. So obviously 450 cc's, lower it to about 420. Obviously there'll still be 450s in game, but just to slow the game down, actually like slow all the bikes down but don't change anything else. So I don't know, there's definitely a few ideas that people have thought of. Yeah, I mean, people just thought maybe like keep the bikes as they are, but just, you know, make them a bit slower. Like a 250 would be like a 230cc, a 450 would be 430. Like just, you know, make them just slower as a whole, but don't change anything else. But I think the OEM team definitely wants to go down the traction route of things by slowing it down. We get to the inside. Ugh. Oh my word, I just didn't turn, I just slided. When they get released, where the player count will go down. Well, I mean, these aren't the actual release, so I feel like if everyone complains about them now, so if you want to complain now, is what I'm saying, and then that's when everything will get changed. But I feel like once the whole OEM pack is released and everything, nothing really will be changed after that. So if you've got complaints, I would complain now, just so that everything gets changed, really. Do I use the IS tyres? I believe the IS are all the outdoor ones, and then the EN all the enduro tyres. So yes, I believe so. Would be cool if they could lessen collisions with other bikes, make better racing and start taking aerial races. I mean, they're pretty much as less as what you can do, really. I feel like the rider doesn't have any collisions at all. Like the rider has no collisions. It's just the bike that has collisions. And I feel like they're not really going to change any of that, because it'll be like pit bikes where you go through people. Pit bikes, only the wheels have collisions. Like, that's it. Only the wheels have collisions on pit bikes. So I feel like people will like dive bomb you on a pit bike, and they would just get like stuck in you because they'd go through the bike, if that makes sense, and they go into the tire and they just get stuck. So it just wouldn't work, like making the collisions less on the bike. So I don't think that's ever going to change, I'll be honest. The Project OEM Discord has a whole feedback channel in there, Oliver. If you're not in the Project OEM Discord, go on the Project OEM website, and I believe there's a link to the Discord on that as well. But yeah, they have a whole feedback channel and everything in there. That's where we're all checking the feedback. Yes, you're not the first person to mention about people stopping the game, or there's been a few people in there that are saying these bikes are trash, I'm not playing the game if this is what they're like. You'll get them people. So feel like if you do want to get your complaint out of the way, do it in a feedback channel instead of just in a random channel, because they won't see that. Our EM team, I'm going to be like scouring around every Discord under the sun to try and find feedback. That's the only channel they're looking at. So yeah, if you want to make your complaints, go to that Discord, because that's basically where they'll see it. The only place that they'll see it. If the new bikes are this traction, I'm going to wait for the service to get DDoS again. But I think most people do like it. It's just, yeah, I think they just need a tiny bit more traction. Do the bikes handle differently, or is it just the tyres? Yes, the bikes do handle differently. I believe there's been quite a few stuff changed, like driveline, like the power to the wheel and all that, and some steering stuff has been changed. And of course, tyres as well make a big difference in how the bike feels. So yeah, most things, not most things, but the main things like steering and traction and speed, all that has been changed. The new tyres can actually save the slides and you can feel the grip noticeably when you lean. I like that as well. I like that there's definitely some skill behind the game now, or behind the 450s especially. 250s I don't see a massive difference in, to be honest, but I'm not a 250 guy. They could be absolutely terrible and I just wouldn't know, because 250s are slow compared to the 450s, so I don't feel like 250s have changed, but a 250 rider might think they've changed a lot. But I definitely think the 450s have had the massive impact out of all of them. I'll do 1 or 2 more laps and we'll get a race going in there. And we'll try some other tracks, but yeah, it's not going to be a super long stream. I just wanted to get some lobbies up for some people that haven't raced these bikes yet, or just wanting to get into a lobby and do some riding on them, really. I feel like not a lot of people have actually had lobbies up on them. I feel like a lot of people don't know that they are on deadies, and they just don't look. Yeah, just nice. Not going to be a super long one, but just something to do. That's why it's a little bit earlier as well, just so it gets quite a few people in there. I miss base at 18A. Bikes feel like they turn under, and a bike like they can't turn around you. Yeah, I mean, they moved with the beta 19, they moved the whole steering thing. So you used to be able to steer with the rear and they steer with the front. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of changes going into the game at the minute that some people are going to hate, some people are going to love, but not everyone's going to be happy, and that's the same for anything in the world. Holy guacamole, I'd like some space, please, buddy. You want some space? Do you want some space? I barely even touched him. Yeah, that's what you get, buddy. Don't mess with me. Oh no, now he's cutting. Oh no, now I'm scared. Yeah, cut the course. Yeah, cut the track, buddy. Okay, I just feel bad enough he's not trying to kill me, he just wanted to start a lap. I'll leave him alone now. Let's try the outside. Never touch the outside, and that's why. Backflip. Okay, no idea what that even was. Right, let's get a race going. There's only about 6 people in it, but let's do a race. Look, I mean, 52. Like, we were running 47s earlier on the current bike, so the bikes are a lot different now. A lot. We might do 2 races on here though, just because I want the E-road to get a bit higher. So yeah, we're probably doing 2 races on here. Ready to go. I'm hyped. Fire outside gate. Cut underneath everyone. Bosh. Game plan. Have a game plan before the gate drops. Banana cell phone. Thank you very much for subscribing. What name? Banana cell phone. Alright. 3rd gear start. Lean a little bit forwards. Not quite sure what them lines are that them 2 were doing, but okay. 2022 and 23 is free on shop for a couple of days. Interesting. Round 11 Iron Man Stone Rod has also dropped that for free as well. So if you want some Iron Man practice, go ahead. Right, so we've got two cheating little rat bags in here. Just want to say to these two, if you guys somehow manage to cut the entire course to the finish line and also lose this race, uninstall the video game from your Steam account is all I'm going to say, okay? Yes, we'll do like 2 races around here. These two will be gone after this anyway, because no one likes a cheating rat bag. We're here for some fun. Yes, if these two somehow manage to lose this race after cutting from the start, then yeah, they should quit. Hello, Nugget Boy. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. If I call better than you and Iron Man, I keep 27, you change to 227. I can't change to 227. I have that number. They gave me that number. I can't change it to 227. Oh, these guys are getting cuts. Shaking in their boots now. Well, hopefully I can get a career at the end of this, and I don't have to use 27 anymore then. You can have 27. Then you can actually just have 27 yourself, mate. Then I can actually use the number that I want. We need to get top 10 done overall out of everyone in EU 250, 450. So if I can get a career number, then you can use 27. I'm gonna go down. Nice. Okay. This is not looking good, Bliv. Got to lock in. Got to focus up. Got to beat these cheating rat bags. How do you get a 200 number? You've got to be top 100 out of everyone. And then to choose your number, you need top 10. Yeah, you have 3 digits until the end of SMX. And then they'll put all the numbers and everything together. Then you can... then you'll basically get a double digit if you're top 100. So have you made any races, or how many races have you made this year? You can sort of get an understanding of where you're going to be. Why does my back end kick out so much on that? Oh, well, you won't get a double digit then. A bit late now. There's only 1 round left, and then obviously you wouldn't have qualified for SMX. So yeah, you'll have a triple digit next year as well. Oh my lordy lord, this is not going very well. I'm sliding around everywhere. I'll try for Soupy, yeah. Yeah, so you have the full year. You'd be given a number if you get double digit for the entire year. So normally get given numbers about November time. Normally early November we get our numbers, and then that's our number all the way until November again the next year. So I've had 27 for nearly a year now. Right, don't get kicked around again, please. I can't remember which one's cheated at the start. Okay. So, Sim, I know Sim cheated. Who was the other one? It was Sim and someone else, but Sim's gone. I don't know who the other one was, but we'll get another race in a minute. We'll whack it to practice once everyone's finished. We'll do a little bit of practice, and then we'll go back to do another race afterwards as well. Then maybe we'll do one more track. Race over. Cool. Right. A little bit of pracky. Let everyone else in. Everyone that's wanting to join can join. And yeah. 2022 Iron Man for practice. We could do our 2022 Iron Man. Yeah, we could do 2022 Iron Man after this. Wouldn't really be practice. Could be practice, I suppose, but obviously we're on different bikes and we'll be racing Iron Man on, so be a bit different. And obviously Iron Man's a whole new layout now as well. Well, not a whole new layout, but I think half the track's kind of done. Half the track's kind of different. Imagine kicking Sim. Well, that's what happens when you cheat, mate. We don't like track cars. Not around here, buddy. Seems like a nice lad. Maybe he was a nice lad, but he is a cheating nice lad. Exactly. Yeah, it definitely was happening. Oh my lord. Here. See if we can actually get an okay lap. Jesus. God, them rollers are really hard now. They were not that difficult on the current bikes. Back end just wants to go. Back end does not want to be here. Don't feel terrible in either. The which is... I had all that time to avoid that SpongeBob and I still just went right into it. Lovely stuff. Backflip. Okay, he didn't want to backflip. There we go, redemption. Oh my lord. Mr. Pancakes has joined. W. You're going to take me out, W. I look forward to it. Cracking Bird doesn't work. So, no. There's no point. Alright, we'll wait till everyone gets in. We'll do a race on there and then we'll go to Iron Man, 2022 Iron Man. Run a race on that and then we'll leave it there. Not a super long one, but want to get a little bit of practice on these. Then we go back to the current bikes, get ready for some aerial. Also, need to upload tomorrow's video as well. Tomorrow's video is a chill video. It's a very relaxing kind of video. It's literally a race with Jake and Tyler. On Unadilla. No, not Unadilla. That's Creek. Just Pole Lobby. But there was literally like 10 people in it. Yeah, it's quite funny. Definitely not making this inside. Oh my word. What do you think of the preview bike so far, Mr. Pancaker? From a quick person. I'm gonna hit that so hard. Yep, nice. Just try them for 20 minutes, but like, okay, that's alright then. That's good. Do you think they should make the fourth gear less power, kinda? Yeah, I think either drop the power down or add just a little bit more traction on the rear. Yeah, I think we're going to try and just get a little bit more traction on the rear. Yesterday I tried the PV bikes on the Helen, Millville, rough up hills and gotten so tough, yeah. Yeah, I feel like hills have got hard as well, and also free ride tracks are a lot harder on these bikes as well. So those of you that love the free ride tracks, probably going to be very, very difficult once these bikes come out. Depending on what's changed, obviously, by the time they actually get full release, but yeah, I think we want to try and just get a little bit more traction on the rear, and obviously all the testers will test that. We've got like a midpoint of like testers, which is nice. Got fast people to just your casual player that plays every now and then. So it sort of should find that middle ground. That's always the hard part, is finding the middle ground between the, make sure the quick people love it and the more casual, slower people kind of like it as well. So that's always the hard part. I feel like the game would be so different if they catered to just one. If they catered to just the casual community, it would be really hard to go quick on the bikes, I feel like. And if they just catered for the pro side, maybe going slow on the bikes would be absolutely horrible. So hard part is trying to please everyone and make everyone happy and make sure everyone actually enjoys them from all speeds and hours. Because obviously you want the top guys in the game that obviously do like promoting the game and just like the quick guys in the game really to enjoy it. And you also want the people that first time just downloaded the game, downloaded the OEMs, you want them to enjoy it as well. So it's like you want people with 5,000 hours and then 1 hour to enjoy the bikes, or 0 hours really. So got to try and make everyone happy, which is always hard. I feel like there's always some people that will be unhappy. There'll always be the odd person that says they're gonna quit the game and sell their PC because they don't like the OEMs. Like, you'll get them people, obviously. I feel that's the same with anything, really. You drop a track, some people love it, some people hate it. You know, make gear, some people love it, some people hate it. There's always going to be some people that don't like something. Alright, let's finish this lap. Never mind, I'll just, you know, go back to pits now. We'll do a race, and then we're going to go on to 2282 Ironman, and we'll do a race on that as well, and we'll leave it there. So yes, final few races. Mr. Pancake tomorrow. Ready to go. Let's try a different start technique. Let's try third, lean back a little bit. I'm definitely looping. Whoa! New start technique. Thoughts and onions. Third gear all the way back. Start meta confirmed. Win or you eat toes. Okay. You're a strange person, Oliver. I hope you know that. Oh my, I hate them rollers now. Dragon elbows. MoGP right at this point. Stretch it. I don't know why brake taps feel weird now. It doesn't really drop the front end. No. Yeah, maybe. Just gotta think about what you're doing. Nice and easy on the throttle. Try a super track, see how whoops handle. Whoops on the new scale, like the 25 scale, didn't feel fine. But if I went to do it on 2024 track now, no, they're not going to work at all. I mean, they work, but good luck getting the drive for them, basically. Yeah, the 2025 scale, whoops are fine. Everything's kind of fine on that. It's just a very smaller scale to what we had, or had, last year. This year, I mean. I always forget Supercross is this year. We do Supercross and albums. I always just call Supercross last year because it feels so long ago. It's January that you start Supercross and we're almost end of August. It's almost my birthday. We're hey. I'm not going to be a teenager anymore. That's gnarly. Joining the old guys, I suppose. This pancake goes right on my cheeks right now. Watching Troy's vid when he got SX, he couldn't triple anything on 250. Everything built up, so it's not overscaled. Yeah, all the tracks are overscaled compared to the bike speed now. Happy late birthday. Technically, it'd be happy early birthday because it's not been passed yet. So, but thank you, I suppose, nonetheless. But yeah, I wouldn't try Supercross on these bikes yet. Just stick to outdoors. Supercross is really, really overscaled. Yup. See, smooth and consistent. Oh crap, yeah, congratulations. Oh my lordy halordy halord. Late birthday from last year. Well, thanks mate, much appreciated. Nearly a year late, but it's fine. Bikes are so much easier when you can actually take your time. I feel like when you've got someone right on you and you've got to sort of really push, that's when the bikes get really hard. Going slower and steadier really do make a whole lot of difference in these bikes. Smooth and consistent, bring it on home. Why does brake tapping feel weird? It doesn't really drop the front end down anymore. Oh my lordy lord. Yeah. Lovely stuff. Lovely jobla. Yeah, get wrecked pancakes, mate. Only 2 seconds. I have cuts. I must have just lost a lot of time on that the final lap. And across the line, taking that as a win. I mean, you can if you want. You've only got like 25 minutes on the bikes anyway, so you've done well. Right, let's leave this. And let's go on Ironman 2022. I need to put it in my game quick anyway. I downloaded it earlier, but I don't think I've actually put it in my game. Right, let's download that quick. No, there we go. What's that? No. Okay. Rightio then. MX Bikes shop, because I've got to actually get the link for those of you that are not independent. Let me get that for you. I feel more consistent with the preview bikes. Yeah, I feel the same way. I think it's just because you can actually be smoother. You haven't got to like push so hard. No, I need to find it here, don't I? Iron Man. Here we go. Your 2K viewers have arrived. Brilliant. Love that. Right. Okay. Right. That is the link. It is free until I think he keeps it free. Don't see why I put it back to money again. But yeah, he made it free today so people can get some practice in. Even though the layout on Friday is going to be completely different than this, half the track I guess is still the same. So we're going to do it anyway. Iron Man. Is it on the list? Oh. Oh, spaghetti. Oh. Oh no. There we are. Real tires have less grip, but I feel like they are very solid sometimes, even though you're off the gas. But otherwise, me like, yeah, that's exactly. I think everyone feels the same way, man. I think everyone just wants a tiny bit more traction on the rear, and I think they'd be absolutely perfect. So you better make the uphill and downhill jump rough and sketchy. He'll make everything rough and sketchy. Don't worry about that. Do I think the bikes are jumping for 2025 SX? I want to say most likely. I'm not going to say yes, I'm going to say no, but most likely. As we have previews by August, by the time we've made a few changes and we've tested them for a while, they'll be tested for a few more months anyway. But yeah, I hope anyway. Right, then he should be up. I believe this is the right track. But yeah, from a rider standpoint, I want them like months before Supercross. Like after, I want the year to be done and then they drop them. Like, got one more outdoor round, then we've got the 3 SMX rounds, and then we've got Nations. Once all that is done, there's no more pro races until January the next year. So I want them to be smart, and I want them to drop them after everything's done, so we have months to get used to them, months to find a bike that we all like, months to be comfortable and have setups and everything on them. Then we go into the pro season. I feel like them dropping it a week before Supercross just is really bad. I don't know why they do that. It's like real life. It's like them getting a brand new bike and then, you know, a week before the series, like season starts. Just don't make sense, really. No, there is MX Nations. Yes, there is. I think the skill gap on these bikes can't race with these crap kids. I mean, I feel like the people that are quick will always be quick on any bike, to be honest. But I feel like it definitely makes it a lot easier for the smoother and consistent riders, such as myself, just to do a bit better and maybe be... I don't know, I think maybe do well, just because that's how I ride them anyway. I know on the bikes that we currently have, you can push them hard, and I don't push them as enough as I probably should do. But I've just always been that smooth, consistent rider. I've never been a hot lap guy. I never really started hot lapping. I've never really been a hot lapper ever. Since I got the game, me and Jake, we used to just go in locals and just practice racing each other, and we'd just do like 3-4 lap sprints, practice like racing each other. We're just racers. We're not qualifiers. Just qualifying times just comes with getting better at the game for me. Like, I don't sit there and grind hot laps. Linz turned into a hot lapper. I don't think Linz is a hot lapper. He doesn't really hot lap, if I'm being honest. I don't think... I mean, there's only really a few people that really hot lap, and that's Hakon, who don't really do it much anymore, to be honest. Cam hot laps a lot. He always does the 250s and 450 lap times for some random reason. And then not many people really do grind hot laps anymore like they used to. The game was so try hard before Nations this year. Everyone was just hot lapping everything. But I feel like the game's prime spot is Nations. I feel like everyone gets on the game for Nations. If you're going hot laps, then you're a wrinkled cucumber. Exactly what he said. Right, I don't think I've ridden this track since I raced this in 2022, which I don't remember racing. So, woo! Did I even race Iron Man 2022? Can't remember. Can't remember if I even qualified for it, to be honest. A long time ago. But this was my pro year beginnings. Made my first ever, well, made my pro debut in Supercross 2022, like round 5 or 6 of 2022 Supercross, because I was doing 250 like you do when you first start pro, like most people do, should I say. And I just didn't qualify for the first 4 or 5 rounds. And I was just like, yeah. And then Soru was like, try 450. It's easier to qualify. So I did a 450. And then I've always ridden 450 Supercross since then. Other than last year, because I got absolutely humbled. Well, basically, at A1, I was in 9th in the heat race and then got absolutely clarted by the American Alien and then just gave up and went down to 250 because I couldn't be bothered. So I did 250 last year, but then I barely scraped it into SMX last year in 250s. So this year I was just doing 450. I've always done 450 outdoors. I've never done 250 outdoors, but I just fancy doing 250 Supercross just because I was just terrible. But this year I've done full 450s just to get into SMX. Because I want to do 450 SMX. It's a lot better than 250 SMX. I was riding the finals at LA Coliseum yesterday with Jake, and it's a lot better on the 450. Oh, sorry, Pancake. I'm going 2 mile an hour over these jumps, mate. Don't mind me. God, these tracks feel really, really slow compared to what we have now. Hello, Tuna. How you doing? Feels so flat. Oh, God. You think I got the chops to do my pro debut at 2025 SX 250? Yeah, you should be fine. Just grind Supercross. Just, like, prepare for it. I didn't prepare for Supercross at all. The first time I ever touched Supercross was about 2 weeks before I tried to qualify for pro. I had like 600, 700 hours when I tried for pro racing. I think I did my first pro race at like 700 hours. Hello, Mr. Finn. How you doing? Yeah. Oh, I've landed that. Okay. I find SX more easy than outdoors. Fair enough. I feel like a lot of people just like Supercross because it's a lot of a smoother. Don't know. It's hard to explain. I feel like people just prefer Supercross because it's a lot more chill. Not chill, but you know what I mean. Once you get a flow going, it's nice, it's smooth. Outdoors, you just hang off the back of the bike for 35 minutes. I'm doing very, very well. Just riding some previews, having a bit of fun in the game. SX is easier to win. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that, but yeah, what Finn said. What bike is this? This is the Gas preview bike. I've just put my Husky model on it and paint. Oh my lordy lord. Screw you. Okay, the tracks just feel really flat now compared to what we have. Yeah. Best tyre for the preview bike, probably the 120/90 rear, and then 80 front. Get to the inside. I love these jumps. I think Ironman's probably one of my favourite outdoor nationals. I just love the jumps on it. Jumps are really fun and floaty. Oh my lord. Do you prefer Wisey or the Gas? I prefer the Gas out of the two previews, to be honest. I mean, they both feel fine, to be honest. I don't know, Yami feels a bit weird to me. And also, Gas has quick shift as well, which I'm normally used to. So, I think it's just a comfortability and a preference thing, really. I like the Gas more. This model swap, this was given to me by Frankie, but I think it's on shop. Pretty sure this model's on the shop. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's by Frankie on the shop if it is on there. I believe it's like $10 or something. I think he puts them up for something like that. Which I think is a little bit much for a model swap, but it is what it is. No one else has OEM model swaps, so I suppose he can charge that for soon. Why is that preview bikes only server? Because we're riding some preview bikes today as they just come out, and it's extremely unfair to have the normal bikes on it as well as previews because the current bikes are a lot quicker than these bikes. And I feel like if you're just on a current bike, you'll just win anyway. Like, it's just pointless, I think, put them together. And we're all just having a bit of fun on previews for the people that haven't actually ridden them in a pub lobby yet. I think I've only done about, well, before this stream, I've only done one race on these preview bikes. No one really has previews in their lobbies. So, just some people, just to have some fun on them for a little bit. Until everyone goes back to normal bikes, closer to aerial. Oh no, that is not coming around. Nice. But this will be the last one of the stream anyway. We're going to do one race on there. Probably just be a 3-man race just because fun. And then we're going to leave it there. Not a super long stream, but it was just something to do. Just to get on the previews in the lobby. And this track's just come out for free today as well. So it's nice just to hop on it. Imagine Beta 450 and doing Meta Bike 2025. I mean, there isn't even a Beta 450, so I don't think it will be. Yeah, I feel the same way, Finn. I think just a little bit more traction on the rear of these bikes would be absolutely fine. I think everything else on them is good. Steering, power, everything else, really. It's just for a tiny little bit more traction. Just so you're not breaking traction where you're not even on the throttle or anything. I feel like that's when it gets annoying. But I feel like if I'm wide on a flat corner and it slides, then yeah, fair enough. No, there's no Triumph for Beta 450 in the new pack. There would be, but Frankie hasn't made the models. Or he's been taking ages to make the models. I think he's gone to a summer thing, or he's on a summer break thing. I don't know. I feel like I hear something new that he's doing each time I hear something about him, but he's basically been gone for about 7 months, and he's the only person that can really do the models. We have a few people that can do models, but Frankie's sort of the main guy that makes them, and with him being gone for months, we're not getting anywhere with them basically, so I don't think there's going to be any new models. That's why there is no new models basically. That's why there's no new models coming out in this pack. Just Frankie's gone basically. Let him enjoy his life. He can enjoy his life, but I'm just saying there will not be a beta model, that's all. Oh, fat web. Flip this nerd game. Oh my lord. What bikes? These are just a preview bikes. I'm on the gas at the minute, just with a husky motor. Why do I try hard aerial? Because if you're going to try hard any series in this game, it would be aerial. But and why wouldn't you try hard in aerial? I feel like everyone try hard in aerial. It's kind of the point in it, to be honest. Gotta try your best. What's your plan, Finn, if you're still here? You doing Iron Man? Or you're not playing the game again? Are you doing SMX or not doing SMX? What's your plan for the season? I feel like you're just a kind of go with the flow kind of guy. Whether you can be bothered, you'll race. If you can't, then you won't. I like his pub lobby, you'll ride better. Oh, trust me, I've thought about that. I would ride much better, but I just try and be too consistent. I noticed in Odin as well. Going to Odin, feel like you have to win, and you keep pushing. Even when you're in second, you're still charging for the leader. And in Odin, I noticed I rode so much better, not worrying about behind me at my position, and just worrying about keep charging and keep pushing up. and just in aerial, when I get into like 4th or 5th, I get too complacent. I'm like, cool, I'll take a top 5, I'll stay here, and then I just try and be consistent. But I feel like if I definitely try to push for 4th and 3rd, although I probably won't catch, you know, I'll probably end up riding better, but I just get too complacent in aerial. So I get into 4th or 5th, it's like, right, I don't want to throw it, I'll just stay here, and then I just stay consistent for the rest of the race. But yeah, if I rode it like Pablo, I probably would do better, but it's just a matter of I don't want to be in a decent position. But I'm sure we'll get there one day. I'm sure one day we'll be charging out there for some decent positions, podiums, wins. It's always the goal, really, isn't it? You always want to do better than what you're doing. Right, let's get a race on here. Lovely little 1v1v1. And then we'll leave it there. It's going to be quite a long race as well, which is a bit annoying because it's on a 4-lap race. It's not on anything else. And it's probably about 2 and a bit minutes. Hit the Deegan lines on this bike. I don't know if you can hit Deegan lines. I don't know if Deegan lines on this track, is it? Well, you got that roller after it, but I don't think you get anywhere near it. Right, let's see what we can do. Final race of the night. Let's try to start that technique again, shall we? Yep, did work on this track. Lovely stuff. Okay, probably should not have taken the non-right option. I'll go, Nugget boy. Oh, pancake it down. Holy cheese balls. I don't think it's possible with it. I could try it, but definitely don't think it's possible at all. Just get to the inside script. What the? Yes. Not passing me, pancaker. I go down, you can't do with me. Had to put a model swap on my bike. So I basically just dragged it in to my bike folder. Or if you're trying to do it on the previews like this, click on the PKZ, go to rename it, copy the name, make a new folder, paste the name, then open the folder, make a paints folder, then drag. Well, you don't need to make a paint folder, if you're not going to paint on it. Just basically make a folder and then put the model in it. Look at we're being aero, guys. Come on, bro. It was Barker. Ready? Deegan line. Wow. Nice. That was a massive line, Robbie. Oh my word. Model sorts on there, it's quite short. Oh, okay, he did put it on mod as well. I enjoy the preview bikes. I do like them. Definitely a step in the right direction. A little bit more traction on the rear, and I think they'll be golden. Maybe don't take the inside right. I don't think you're clearing it from any route. And I kind of had to take the inside because, you know, battle on that. God, that corner's hard. Oh my word. If you don't land straight, it really wants to kick you off the bike. Don't be a wussy. I'll try this out. Alright. Oh, okay. Nice. Good stuff. So yeah, I want to cover my inside here, Robin, but can I make me go to the outside to get the same amount of drive from the inside and still not get anywhere? Lynn's going to be able to wrap up the chip. Yeah, I think he'll be fine. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine. Tyler said as well, I don't think he's going to be able to gain 18 points. I think he said he's going to try and ride the Yami. Yeah, I think Linter's got it. I think it'll be fine. Fly keeps flying in front of me. It's so annoying. Pankaka felt the pressure. He did indeed. Oh my word. That section is hard. It's just turning on braking bumps is the hardest part. As soon as you want to try and turn on some bumps, that's when they get really hard. Oh god. I felt the pressure. Pressure. I don't have a freestyle trick bound, so I can't join them. Oh, he's gone for it. Oh, the 360! Slide the back end around. Slide it around. Oh, God. Oh, no. Over jumping that a little bit, won't I? Skier. I'm hoping that jump's a little bit bigger on, like, Friday's version. That jump, these jumps seemed huge in real life. Pancake knows how to have fun. I have fun. Virgin preview bikes back end slide seems nice. Yeah, I like the preview bikes. I feel like everyone that's been in the stream's heard me say this about 40 times. But yeah, I like the preview bikes. Everything on them feels good. I think just a little bit more rear traction and pretty much perfect after that, I'd say. Why is my back hanky? I just keep scrubbing that way too hard. Yeah, I feel like everyone's in the same boat. Everyone likes everything about them. Just need a little bit more traction on the rear. Not enough to, you know, make it never slide out like we have at the minute. But I feel like just a little bit more, just so you're not sliding out when you're, you know, not on the throttle. Oh god, coming to that absolutely terribly. Did not open up the track. He's gone for a backflip. He's landed it. Poor guy. Oh my word, backhand wants to go. Okay, I think Pancake definitely has a better line around there than what I have. That inside just does not work. This is a beta 16 track and we're on beta 19 bikes, like... This track is not made for these bikes. Yeah. Poor Nugget boy. Had to run his own the whole race. Yeah. Bosh. How great I all the bad things I say about you. I did mean it. Cheers, mate. We're leaving it here as well now anyway. But yeah, hopefully everyone kind of likes the preview bikes. I mean, these aren't the actual release bikes, so things will change and things will be different by the time they're out. But yeah, we'll leave it there for today. Maybe another stream at some point this week. Maybe, not 100% sure. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next stream, possibly this week. We'll see. It's only Monday. But yeah, peace.